Hey everyone, Super Saiyan Sanchez back here with another video. Shout out to everyone been watching, subscribing. I've been seeing everything going up. I'm proud of reaching 500 subscribers, like I did mention before. Let's go ahead and keep going with this. So today I'm going to be bringing you guys Piccolo, the proud Namekian. This is a figure that I've already owned. It's pre-owned. I did have him in my display case, so I want to show you guys. Let's go ahead and check them out. And this is a 360 of the box. This figure is pretty cool. It's definitely was long overdue from Tamashii. All right, and here's Piccolo with all his accessories, and he is stacked. This is definitely what Tamashii should be doing more often, releasing figures with so much accessories. It's definitely going to help people want to buy the figure instead of just some hands and some heads. I prefer just to have some accessories. You know, it is Piccolo. They did add a few cool things, which is pretty badass. For 2 extra set of hands, along with his beam cannon hand. You got the crossed arms. You got the hand. You got this little part right here when he is fighting. I believe Raditz, he loses his hand, which is pretty cool. And some other accessories along with the head and the turban and this cape, which is pretty cool. And here he is in all his glory, Piccolo. Overall, he looks pretty cool. The one thing I don't like is probably, well, I'm pretty sure I got two problems with the figure. Definitely the cape. I feel like Tamashii hasn't learned this lesson. They did release Gohan not too long ago with a cloth cape, which was pretty cool. I was hoping that they would do that with Piccolo, hopefully soon, maybe in the near future. But overall, I think he looks great. Still a great figure. You can't take away from that. All right, let's take a closer look at him. Yeah, and definitely the face looks good. Does look like Piccolo. It's pretty cool. I'm definitely feeling the turban looks pretty good. And this cape, I like how they did this. This is different from the last Piccolo, which was probably the Comic-Con Piccolo. This is before, I can't remember if it was before Superhero, before this figure reissued, but or re-released, because they already released him and they reissued him recently. And the Comic-Con was the last one that had the anime colors. And that figure doesn't compare to this at all. I'll show it at the end of the video. You guys can see it side by side, but it just doesn't compare to this. This is great. This is something that Tamashii should be doing more often, like knocking figures out like this. This is great. Yeah, but his skin tone looks great along with the pink. His pants does have shading on it. I believe it's very subtle. His boots look great. You can just see overall right there, looks good. Like I said, I don't like this whole cape thing, like the plastic cape. It reminds me of the Majin Buu. If you guys have the Fat Buu, it's in the 3-piece, exactly like this, which kind of sucks. Of course, Tamashi learned because they released Gohan, and Gohan doesn't have that. He has the same outfit, of course, as Piccolo, his mentor, and he has the cloth cape. And I'm hoping that Tamashi does re-release this or redesign this without the pink lips and just a cloth cape. Right, let's go ahead and take off his cape and we'll check it out. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys. I was gonna do it off camera, but I decided, you know, let's just go on camera. Show you guys how this looks. Remove the top piece, this is pretty cool. The back, we'll just pop it out. This goes into a peg. He does come with this piece to cover his back plate, his back piece. Just pop it in, and you would just pull off the hands. And right there, he looks great. Just without everything, you can see how it looks. It's pretty simple. It's not so hard. I feel like they didn't do anything too hard to have to remove everything. Because, you know, these SH Figuarts can be very fragile when it comes to certain pieces. You can break something if you're not careful. And see, there's, see that? Let's go ahead and pop on his regular face. All right. And there he is. I want to show you guys this so you can see articulation wise. All right, so you can lean forward. Pretty good. He can lean back. Of course, I love this hole. I don't like the little hole that you can see right here, but the gap, but it's not that bad. If you're doing a pose right, you shouldn't have that issue. And let's go ahead. So let's see his rotation on his hand. Let's have his 360 on the wrist. Rotation, 360. He can move his neck around, not as much as I would want him to. Probably got to mess with that just a little more. You can, but you just like so you got to put a little pressure on there. All right. And could put his knee all the way up, which is pretty good. I like this whole thing with the pants. Doesn't bother me. Of course, like I said, now with the whole new the Daima figures, they have a new. They don't have this anymore. It just goes like two-piece. It's a two-piece now. I'm pretty sure it's for articulation. I don't have a Daima figure, so I can't test that. Okay. Stress out. His leg does go up, of course. All right, he does have his toe hinge. It's pretty good. Pretty simple. And I feel like they did a good job on the boots. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I'll show at the end like a side by side of the Comic-Con version. But other than that, it still looks great. And I feel like they did a good job with the faces. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this pink lipstick. I'm not really sure what they did there, why they did that, but still looks pretty cool. You could do a lot of poses, of course. Like I said, we're gonna get into that right now. But overall, I think he looks cool. Let's go ahead and check out these poses. All right, everyone, before I start doing the poses, I wanted to show you guys the Comic-Con. This guy is super outdated. This is a 1.0 when the line first started, and you can definitely see where they've come, you know, how far they've come. The new one has, they're both anime colors, but this one has a better paint job, I feel. This is more of a matte finish, which is cool, but I feel like the glossiness on this pops more. But yeah, I'll show you guys at the end him without his cape so you guys can see him side by side. But overall, I definitely say that this is the better. Of course, they've upgraded a lot. This is a super, it's a 2013 Piccolo. It's Comic-Con. Super flimsy. He's not what you would want in the figure, and the price you're paying, you could definitely get this. So yeah, just a heads up so you guys know before you get into the line. All right, everyone. So overall, after seeing all the poses, I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys like it? I think he was great. Like I said, he does have two flaws. In my opinion, it's not everyone's opinion, it's mine. I just prefer the cloth cape, and that pink lipstick is bugging me. But other than that, it looks good. Tamashi delivered. I feel they went off. Something is better than the Comic-Con. I don't have the superhero Piccolo. That's one I haven't picked up, but overall, I still think that this figure is a great figure. So, like I said, I started in the line back in 2012, so it's better than the 2013 Comic-Con Piccolo. Anything is better than the 2013 Comic-Con Piccolo because that is pretty much garbage. It doesn't stand up to this, and for anyone to spend 100 to maybe 120 bucks for a Comic-Con, unless you are a Comic-Con collector, I don't see the point. I'm a Comic-Con collector, so I wanted to grab it because I want to be a completionist when it comes to Figuarts, but it's a figure that's not that expensive because of how poor quality that it is now. It doesn't it's not the standard. It's definitely outdated. Definitely go with something like this. If you're looking for this Piccolo, if you're looking for a Piccolo, grab this guy. I haven't got the superhero Piccolo, but this is the way to go because he does come with his whole cape, his turban. He looks great with it. I gotta go ahead and give this guy a solid 8 out of 10. He's great for the collection. You don't have it, go pick it up. Let me know what you guys think of the review. Did you guys like it? Is there something I could do better? Thank you guys for watching.